back.
Welcome back.
Again. Yes. I know in our last video we did say that we were going to give you guys like more new content, but that ended up not working out because like I did say, school did just start.
Yeah,
that was
the holidays.
in the holidays. So everything was just really crazy and like
it's been crazy.
But now we're back and
We're back.
hopefully we can bring new and more content. All of the ideas we had before, we can, use them now. So in today's video, I did put a poll up on whether if we should
if it's gonna be cooking with Steven and Yaz or introduce us to our new family member.
So yes, you still will meet Monty. Don't even worry about it.
He's fun.
But you will also get us cooking.
Yeah, so I'm trying my best by keeping us here at home and eating, but today we're actually gonna be doing Yaz's signature dish. My signature dish are usually like pastas, but we're gonna do what is it? Chicken
enchiladas.
Chicken enchiladas
but,
today.
I mean, I guess we're kind of doing yours too because we're gonna do shells with it.
Yes, we are gonna.
So we're gonna do a little bit of both of our strong suits.
Yeah, basically.
But yeah. Okay, guys. Well, before you meet him, just so you know, he is a very loving and caring, but he really does have an attitude, kind of like us. But he's very, very nice and sweet and cuddly, so cuddly. But also, he is a boy, and
does have an attitude.
Boys will be boys, and they are very. What is it?
He plays too rough.
Yes, he's very rough. He doesn't play too rough. I mean, he just jumps.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't chew on our legs or anything. No.
Yeah, I know. He is still a puppy. He's only a year and a half. All right, guys. So here is our beloved, beautiful puppy. Monty, hi, baby. Hi, baby. Say hi.
Hi, Monty.
Give him a kiss. Give him a kiss. Kiss. Chish. Chish. Okay.
What's it called? So we're gonna get started with the just show off what ingredients we have. What we're using today.
So I did buy the rotisserie chicken. A lot of people do like to use ground beef. Some people just use cheese. I bought the enchilada sauce. We also got some tortillas. Ooh, just kidding. We also have the shells for Steven's shells. These are the shells that we use. This is the tomato sauce that we are going to be using for our shells. And then, of course, water.
We also have the pollo chicken.
Oh, yeah, the pollo chicken. All that good stuff, but we'll say all that as we go. All right, so while we put everything together, I'm going to put my hair up, and then we'll get started. And we're back. All right, so I just preheated the oven right now. Steven's about to tear apart this chicken and start shredding it and stuff. I'm gonna open this can and so that way the sauce can start to get warm.
I'm just gonna get the chicken with the most skin cooked. It looks better, and I think it actually brings more texture to the plate.
Oh yeah, mama. Let's start heating this up.
That's for later.
Yes. Also, you don't want to use the skin. You just want to use the chicken. Have your dog eat the skin, or have Steven eat the skin. That's what usually happens. Steven ends up eating the skin. I don't really like the skin, even though that's like, it should be the best part because that's where all the flavor is, but that's not me.
So Monty is a Labrador Retriever mix. They actually don't know what the other mix is.
Yes, we did rescue him from the shelter.
Yeah.
So
you can actually kind of make this a Monty video.
Yeah, I guess. Also, Monty was in a home before he went to the shelter. But he, unfortunately, his owners who were previously with him, just weren't really satisfied, I guess you can say, with him. So what they decided to do, which isn't a bad thing, it's also a good thing because then he can get a brand new home like how he is now. They decided to take him to a shelter, but the way that they decided to do it wasn't that pleasing. They, instead of putting them where they're supposed to, just kind of threw them over the fence.
Yeah.
And it was a 3-day weekend kind of thing for them. So Monty didn't have any food or any water for a good 3 days. I'm sure he was eating something or he was drinking something, but it just wasn't water, nor was it dog food. So But he was at the shelter for
I think almost like
half of a year. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, he was still, like, with the other parents. But, yeah, he was at the shelter for half of a year. And then little us decided to go.
Monty. I dropped
We
it.
decided to go the day before. Was it the day before Christmas or?
It was the day before. No, it was the day before Christmas Eve.
Oh, okay, so the 23rd. So
So-
the 23rd, that's when we got him. All right, cool. So we're pretty much done with the chicken. I'm gonna wash our hands and get started. The sauce right here has been mixing for a little bit. We did put it on a low temperature so that way it would just lather and soothe and, you know, all that good stuff. The chicken is right there, just right there. So now what we are gonna do is we are gonna warm up the tortillas. I personally just put them in the microwave for like a good 30 seconds, so I'm gonna do right now. All right, so these are where we're gonna put the enchiladas. But let's warm up the tortillas for now. So I usually just put like 5 at a time, just so that way they can all get warm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get a small plate. So while I'm getting the tortillas ready and warming up the sauce and stuff, Steven is going to put his shells inside of the pan, make sure it's hot, and then he's going to start mixing it until they turn brown.
Excuse me, madam.
Oh, that's hot. All right, cool. So you want to get your pan ready, and so I'm going to take 1 tortilla and I am just going to dip it inside of the sauce and then put it right on the pan, put the chicken on, and then fold it. We're just gonna like keep doing this on and on until like the pan is full and until his shells are brown.
What my mom taught me was basically, I don't like it with like a lot of juice, but I like it juicy, which is like annoying to some people, and which is pretty weird. So what's it called? But I think with that factor is that I add cheese to it, a lot of cheese. Like cheese is like everything in this dish. So that actually kind of gives it a bigger flavor factor, and I just feel like if it was soup form, it just wouldn't taste right. And I'm a man who loves his cheese.
So Steven's shells are starting to turn a little brown. So I told him before they get too brown, brown enough to put all the sauce in, he needs to go open up his can. There he goes, pours it in. And these are the first batch of enchiladas. Yeah, and then you're just gonna mix it a little bit just so that way the pasta can get its like redness color a little bit.
Once your pasta has like the good contrast of red, you always want to add your water and all that.
Just like making a pasta, it's really easy and simple. I mean, you gotta add your basic water and then your flavor, which is gonna be our tomato sauce and the pollo. And Steven likes to add garlic salt, so we add garlic salt. It's not bad at all. It's actually really good. We don't add too much. We just add just enough.
Garlic salt actually.
He puts it on everything.
When I told her that I usually like when I do meats like ground beef or any hamburgers, I always do garlic salt just because it has like a better flavor than just putting salt and pepper, to my opinion.
So this is what the pasta is gonna start to look like, and then he's gonna add his garlic salts. There you go. Not a lot, just enough. Mix it in a little bit. Then he's gonna add his pollo. So obviously, you know, you're gonna make it more of like a soup. That's what it's gonna be at. And then once it's like this, you made it brown. You put in your pollo. You put in your garlic salt. It's like this. Now you're gonna put it at the highest setting on high, and you're just pretty much gonna let it boil. And then once it comes to a boiling point, that's when you are going to. Personally, I mix it. I mix it just a little bit, just so that way all the flavoring can get everywhere. And then after that, you are going to put it on its lowest setting so that way it can simmer and cook. Right. So as you can see, the sopita is already at its boiling point, so I'm just gonna mix it a little bit. All right, and then once he does that, I'm gonna put it on its lowest settings, which is low for us. And then it's gonna calm down a little bit, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna want to put a pan on top so that way everything can just stay in there, the pastas can cook and all that good stuff. So, as you can see here, this is how they look with the first coating of red sauce. Then what I usually do next is, I need like a
small spoon.
oh, this is-
Just drizzle it on there.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab a spoon and you're gonna mix your red sauce, you know, while it is hot. After, you are gonna pretty much just put red sauce all on top, just so that way, you know, it can have more sauce and it's more tasty and prettier, I guess you can say. And then what you want to do is grab your cheese. We use Colby Jack cheese. You can use any cheese as long as it's shredded cheese. So what you're gonna do is you are going to pretty much drizzle it all on top, everywhere, to where Steven loves cheese, so I do it to where you pretty much can't see the enchilada.
Oh God, I love it. So we have cheese on our enchiladas, and we also have cheese on our shells. Like,
So this is what it's gonna look like with your cheese on top. And then you're gonna add more sauce.
of course, you always need to add more sauce.
Yes. So, I mean, at this point, you don't have to add a lot of sauce. I just add just enough sauce. Obviously, this isn't the healthiest of meals, so if you're trying to eat healthy,
Don't do this one.
don't do this dish. Come on now.
And if you're trying to eat healthy, why are you watching this?
But if you're really trying to just cook something really easy and really good, this is a really good dish, and it's super filling.
It does feed a lot too.
Yeah, it feeds a lot. It's very good for a party as well.
We always have a lot left over.
Yes.
No, you can't have any.
So then after that, do you mean Monty? You're going to put it in the oven that we have already preheated. Put one right. Oh, yeah, let's take this way. Then one this way. And the other this way. While that's cooking and Monty is eating everything that's on the floor, we will worry about our shells. So right now they're looking really good. It's only been a good like 5 minutes. So let's set a timer for an extra 15 minutes. You know, obviously the longer you cook them, the softer they are. Personally, I wouldn't let them cook longer than 30 minutes because then they'll get too soggy. I'll also take out the enchiladas. Like I said, you don't want to keep them longer than 30 minutes because then it will get soggy. 15 minutes I think is just the perfect.
Right.
You can open the oven and just look every once in a while, see if they're burning, see if they're not burning. But usually while everything's cooking, we just chill and relax until the timer goes off.
Yeah, it's the only time you could take a break.
Come back in 15 minutes.
15.
All right, guys, we're back.
Well, hello there.
All right, so we have a little less than 3 minutes left on our clock. We did try the shells right now. They did taste perfect, exactly what Stephen and I like. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the cheese pretty much to the whole top. Right, and then so now we turn it off the oven, and then we are just gonna let the cheese melt a little bit. We are now at 2 minutes. We're gonna take a look at our enchiladas now. Oh yeah, baby. Those look delicious. We're ready to take them out. So we'll take them out a little bit early, not too long. How do we stop this timer? Okay, there it goes. So now we've stopped our timer and now we're gonna put it out. Oh,
Yeah, I don't like touching.
you want to put them on here? Oh yeah, babe. There you go. Ooh, snap. Look at those. Guys, so we're back. How'd you think of the montage? Was it alright? Was it good? Do we need a little work?
Did it look delicious?
We probably do. But oh my gosh, you guys, that looks so freaking good. Let's get to it.
Holy fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Those shells came out.
Those shells are bomb.
Juicy as fuck.
Mm-hmm. You guys. You want some? Here, I'll give you some. Try this.
You get shells
Good,
all
right?
over the camera.
It's okay, I'll finish it for you. Well, alright, now let's try the enchilada.
Yep.
Holy crap.
It's soft as hell.
This is why I love enchiladas.
The flavors pop out. The cheese actually adds another texture to the layer.
Guys, when you make this meal,
Cheese.
you're gonna love it. Yes, cheese, extra, A1.
A1.
Not A1 sauce, but I mean, the meal is A1. Finish eating,
You gotta finish
get
eating
to it,
this.
eat the rest of the stuff, because you know we got a big batch. As always, if you liked today's video, please give it a big thumbs up. And please like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Please.
And I
Please.
guess we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Did you do it?